Welcome back, guys. Oh man, I've been having nightmares recently with my stupid editing software, which I upgraded, and it's oh man. Oh, I won't bore you with it, but I've been having a bloomin' nightmare the last 3 days. I've just been having a little look at this, and we've got tons of You know, let me pause this for a sec, because there's stuff that I want to do before it goes on much further. Because like there's people that I haven't allocated and stuff like this. But I wanted to have a little bit of a look at this, and having looked through this, there are a couple of things which are kind of like pop out at me. One, we've got tons of cotton, so we need to get that going. So if we look at the weavers, we've only got 2 weavers working out of 8. So let's crank our weavers up. That's the first thing. Now they're all set to producing cloth, right? So they're all producing cloth. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. And there's 4 more up the top, which I'll go and check in a little while. Then we've got these guys, the tailors, and the tailors are at 8 of 8 at the moment. Where are they? Tailors, here they are, 8 of 8. And we've got these, like, so I did this in the last episode, so these are all producing what I want them to produce. But looking at this, we've got like almost, well, over 11,000 cotton. We've got over 4,000 wool. Right, so that's the first thing. So we've sorted that out. Now, honey, if I look down here somewhere, there's beeswax. Where's beeswax? Where's beeswax? Here's beeswax. And we've only got like 200 beeswax, and I think we're actually running out of beeswax for our candle makers. Right? They've all got beeswax at the moment, but I think we should change, because this guy's producing beeswax, but this guy over here is producing honey. I think we should change him to producing beeswax, seeing as how our food situation is getting a little bit better. Now, while I think of it, these peach trees, in order to plant fruit trees, you need the appropriate fruit. You don't need the seeds. Okay, so now I've bought peaches from traders as food, so I've got peaches, even though I don't think I have peach seeds. So there you go. I just thought I'd mention that. We could probably let this go. Yeah. So that's going. Let's have a look at production. Okay. So let's have a look at the current numbers for food. Right. So this is saying 45,000. Is what we've got, which is what we've got up here, right? And then this is how much we've used, so 23,000, and then this is how much we've produced. Now, this will change when we get into the harvest season, right? So at the moment, we're kind of lagging behind, but once we start harvesting food, it'll change. And actually, that's why I want this paused for the time being. Now, if you look at this used over produced, now this is last year's numbers, right? And last year we were like almost 20,000 food short. It's going to be interesting to see when we get to the end of this year, like how short we are. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. Let's move on and let's head up here to our wonderful wheat fields. And we've got houses that are going in. Our windmills are going in. So we need millers, right? And we've got a windmill going in there. There's 2 millers per windmill. So we're going to need 6. So let's allocate those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've allocated our 6 millers. We've got our grain silos going in, which is very, very cool. We've got our roads going in. And I must admit, I'm kind of tempted to pave these, because it would be like, yeah, it would be faster for them to move around and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, you wouldn't really have brick roads, so I'm kind of tempted to just leave it as it is for the aesthetics, and that's the thing about balancing the aesthetics versus the min-maxing. I am going to put a road down the side of here, though. That's for darn sure. Let's put a road in. Oh, I didn't line those up correctly. Oh, how the hell did I manage to do that? Okay. Well, let's run the road up there. And then let's run this road all the way along here. And then we'll run this road up to here. Cool. So at least we've got some roads in, which is no bad thing. Now, cotton. Remember what I was saying about cotton? We need to produce some cotton for these guys up here. We need to get onto that, I think. See, this guy, he's got no cloth. The weavers, though, should be starting to be producing it now. Right, but they don't have a lot right now. Because the cotton's having to be brought up by the vendors to here. So I think we need some local cotton supplies. So I'm thinking we maybe convert some of these to cotton. I'm thinking, yeah, at the end of this season we convert, and then we'll put some more stuff in down here. So okay, we had a trader. Let's go and see what he's got. Barley seeds and chickpea seeds. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take these off, and I'm gonna say the one thing I want is bloomin' grape seeds. For God's sake, bring me some grape seeds, please. Bring me some grape seeds. The rest we'll leave, so we'll dismiss you. Thanks for coming. We'll have a quick check-in on Esterford. Where's Esterford? He's up here. Oh, look at Murto, 4 years old. Oh, wonderful stuff. Right. Have they almost picked this stuff? See, it's early autumn, and they've almost harvested all of this stuff. How many people we've got? So we've got 2 working on this. But look, our labourers are down to 20 now. I think I need to allocate a few more. So let's bump our builders down to about, say, 25. We've got this below 100 now. Still a lot for them to do. And I keep laying new roads and all the rest of it. So there's a lot for them to catch up on. Our food's actually going up a little bit. Actually, seeing as we're harvesting the crops, and look, we've got all the crops harvested, which is kind of nice. How are we doing over in the wheat side? The answer is pretty bloomin' slow. You know what? I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm like seriously tempted to crank these guys. The problem is, because we haven't got the barns built yet and we haven't got the houses built yet, that they're spending a lot of time faffing around. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to let them get on with it, because we're like once this other stuff gets built, we should be fine. We should be fine, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, what the hell else was I going to do? Because I'm kind of looking at stuff rather than building stuff, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. Oh, these guys have actually got some grapes, because I bought some grapes. We want the grape seeds. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put in some new fields, wasn't I? Yes, I was. And we've still got some flattening work to do here, so I'm thinking for now, maybe what I do. Do I do some flattening work? I'd like to flatten this bloomin' great big monstrosity. I'm going to end up flattening the whole map, though. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to live with things kind of the way they are. What do I want to do then? I want to put in some cotton. Where can I put in some bloomin' cotton? Now these are. You know what? Let's change these to cotton. Okay, so we'll have cotton here, and we'll have some cotton going on here as well. Cotton. Come on. Why aren't I using the scroll? I'm such a momo sometimes. Now, how much cotton do I want to produce? That's the thing. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking just a couple of fields. We've got a lot of cotton already around the place. What I might do, though, is crank up the vendors. We've got, yeah, we can crank up a few more vendors. That would be a good idea. Right, cool. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to decrease these guys to 1 per field. And people will be screaming saying, no, look, they're getting cleared. They don't get cleared when you've only got 1 farmer. But because we're kind of on the limits of our people, this is why I want to go for optimization rather than necessarily maximum. Now, hemp, we're using the hemp for this. We've got a fair old amount of hemp going on. How much rope are we producing? Oh, this is doing fire bundles, isn't it? That's the bundling shed, not the roper. This is the roper. He's using the hemp. The fire bundler's using hemp as well. So yeah, we kind of need to keep that going. All right. Okay, so that's that. Oh, more fields, more fields. Where can I put some more bloomin' fields in? I guess down here, but I need to flatten this bloomin' stuff first. Alright, you know what? Like, what the hell? Let's do a bit of flattening. Flattening can be fun. Right, let's boom and oh, now I've got to be a little bit careful when you're doing the old flattening. Flatten this and flatten that. That needs some work on it. Let's flatten this as well. There's going to be a lot of work for our labourers to do over here. Flatten that as well, and then there, and see, some of this I can get away with out there, but I think I'm just going to do it in strips like this. Now that does mean that these have got to be cleared of all the resources before they'll flatten, but you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, we can actually do this in a slightly bigger area. There we go. Can I bring that all the way down now? I think I can. Yeah. Right, let's flatten all of that. Cool. And then we'll take a look and we'll see how it looks. But at least I can get some more fields going in down here, which would be a good thing. Right, let's crank it up then. So let's get this back up and running. Cool beans. This stuff's all getting built, which is good. You know what? I'm going to crank it up to times 10. Try and get some stuff built. Because we've still got like 91 up here. And somebody actually explained in the comments, and thank you to the person that did it. I think it was Bickety and Bart who were having a conversation about it in the comments on the last couple of videos. Basically, when you put in a building, right, you'll have a certain number of builders that can work on this, right? So currently there's 2 builders of a possible 4 working on this building, right? And if you take all of these 4s, and how many on this one? There's just 2 possible on this one. You add all of those up, and that's what this number up here. So there you go. Now whether that's the same for like bits of road and stuff, don't know. No idea. Where's some brown? Oh, this, have they done all that? Oh, it looks like they've done that bit already. What about down here? Have they done this road already? I don't know. Looks like it. Oh, they're actually getting on with clearing this. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. When we get some of these houses in place and get these, particularly the storage barns, the grain silos in place, we should start to be in fairly good shape. But again, look, these windmills, they're broken. The wheels, the blooming windmill thingy's not going round. Oh, I wish they had animations. Animations would be so cool, wouldn't they? But hey, it is what it is. So let's have a spin round and have a look at the back of these. Open or enclosed. Look at how they are very, very, very cool, these buildings. I love how they're put together. Very simple, very easy, but well, it's very simple in terms of construction, but they look so effective. Love it. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. We're getting our bakers. There. Oh, right. So bakers. Where are bakers? I'm thinking probably that I can't find it. Where's bakers? Here's bakers. Now we're putting in 5 bakers, aren't we? So we're going to need 10. So let's put in 10 bakers, and as you can see, we're down to 5 labourers. So let's knock our builders down by 5 again. Man, we need more bloom people. We could do with some nomads. Unbelievable, isn't it? And we've got, now we could buy more food, but our food is kinda looking not so bad. You know what? I'm just going to pause the game for a second, and I'm going to tootle over here, and I'm going to look at this. And look, oh my lord, for the current year, we have used 63, almost 64,000, but we've produced 66. So we've actually produced more than we've used. We're into late winter. We're almost done. So you know what? Let's carry on letting this run, and let's see what this ends up as for the year. Because this, once we get to the end of winter, so we get to early spring, these numbers should move over to here. So let's see. Well, in fact, yeah, let's watch that and see if it happens. It'd be kind of interesting to see if it resets without having to close the window or anything. But that's bloomin' awesome sauce. If we're actually producing as much as we're using, right, and we've got a nicely balanced population. Oh, I can knock down some of these farmers, can't I? Yeah. There we go. Now we've got 14 labourers. That's a bit better. Come on. Early spring. Right, yes, and look, the numbers have reset, and we are now producing more than we're using. Right, cool beans. Now, what this does mean, let's crank this down. Let's go over here. Now, what this does mean is, oh, look at these trees. They're just awesome. Sorry, kitten ball of string again. What it means is that now these guys are going to be taking flour from the mills and baking bread. Okay, now that's even more food that we're going to be getting. And now we're getting these. Now we've got the grain silos. That's almost complete. Come on, guys, get these done. Let's prioritize those if they're not prioritized already, which I don't think they are. So let's prioritize this stuff over here. And I'm gonna also, you know what? I'm gonna prioritize the houses, right? And then I'm gonna reprioritize the barns because I want the barns done first. So what? Like as soon as you prioritize something, it goes to the top of the queue, and then if you prioritize something else, this would go to second in the queue, and the thing that you just prioritized would go to first. Does that make sense? I hope so. Right, so they should be getting on with that. These guys are planting, which is good news. It'll be even better when we get some of these bloomin' houses built. Well, see, they've got the stuff. They just need to get this stuff built. But I think, it's a case of where the builders are living and do they have a long walk and all the rest of it. Because this stuff's just waiting to be built. Where are our builders at? See, our potential jobs is only at like 63. I guess I could crank up maybe a few more, try and get it done a little bit faster. Right, let's go and see what this guy's brought us. What have you brought us? Stuff we don't need. Good, go away. Hey! My word. Now what's going to happen? You're going to see this number like kind of like going down. It was, remember, we were about 50,000-ish. You're going to see this number kind of drift down throughout the year, and then when we get to harvest season, this number should start to go up. So early, mid-autumn, this number should start to go up as we bring the harvest in. Oh, we've got the cotton going on up here now. We've got the big wheat fields going on, and they've cleared all of this. They've flattened all of this. That's very, very cool. So let's get rid of all of that stuff. Cool. Now I think what I'm going to do is put a road in, right, across the back of these houses. So am I going to leave them some room? That's the question. Am I going to do like something down here? And I'm really tempted to put a forest node in, like down here, and keep a bit of countryside. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to put another forest node in. So let's see. And we're going to start off with a forester. Yeah, we're going to have a full-blown forest node going on over here, guys. So Forester's Lodge. Ooh, mind you. Oh, yeah, don't know. Yeah, you know, we could do it. I can make this work. Yeah, kind of. Right, so if I spin this baby around a little bit, so there, yeah, kind of there-ish. Let's do it there. Okay, so we've popped that baby in. Right, so what I'm going to do is run a road from in front of that, so there. up to... Oh, look how that lines up. That's kind of nice. Right, so we'll run a road up there. Like, do I let that get built before I put the other stuff in? Yeah, no. Is the answer. I'm going to put in a gatherer. Now, like, what I should do is put in the bloomin' stockpile first. But what are the chances of me doing something sensible like that? Oh, all right, I'll put the stockpile in. I'll put a stockpile in. So let's see. Now, again, you know what? I'm going to try and do. I'm going to use a specialised stockpile. So I'm going to put a specialised stockpile in for. Oh, now hang on. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a regular stockpile. Now I want this like 4 by 5, I think. Is that in the right place? Yeah. Now how deep is that? That's 4. That's 5. Right. So I'm going to put in like a 4 by 5 there. Right. Cool. And then next to this guy, I'm going to put in a woodcutter. Yeah, we're going to have some local wood cutting going on. And again, I know that this isn't like from a min-maxing perspective, like the best way to do this, but I like the idea of, you know, having the woodcutter and then they cut the wood and stuff. And then we're going to have a hunter and a gatherer. So, hunter and a gatherer. So, yeah, let's put the hunter in first. And we'll put the hunter, I think, up this end. Now, where are we? Yeah, so probably kind of there-ish. And then we'll put the gatherer over here. Kind of there. Well, yeah, I'm actually going to leave a little gap in between those. Just for purely aesthetic reasons. You know, I'm even going to give them a little road. Give them a little path between the buildings. How about that? Right, cool. So we've got another node going on. Now that does mean that I need some houses. Oh, we've got 2 traders turned up. Hang on a sec. I want to put these bloomin' houses in first. So, because I always forget. So I'm going to bang in like 1, 2, 3. Spin this around. Oh, one too many. And 1, 2, 3. So that means we've got houses. We've got a whole forest node set up. That's very, very nice. I'm then going to grab the resources. So is there any stone down here? I don't think there is. Oh, there is. You know, there is. Grab that stone. Grab all the iron as well. Get that out of the way. Cool. Excellent. Then we've got those 2 guys that just turned up. Where are they? Oh, here they go. Here they are. So this guy, food, but we're into early autumn. We should let's have a quick look in the town hall. How are we doing? So, yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. So, am I going to buy food? I mean, I could buy a little bit of food. We've got like all this stuff to trade, so I could do if I wanted to. You know what? I'm going to have a little bit of a think about that. Let's have a look at this guy. This guy's bringing us a whole bunch of stuff that we really don't need. I might start thinking about silk. You know, I'm going to have a think about those traders. Come back for the next episode, guys. And I think we're going to start to get moving now.